Hotel Senway Assetut ET Ren Shakan Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Black People Are Effed Up, said Sanada yesterday. And he is Tariq Nasheed's associate and Jabari Osaze's associate. Now, he made a live stream about me yesterday, and he made another one today, just earlier. Now, the one yesterday, he said that he actually called Tariq Nasheed. And he has given a trophy to Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed, who's been pimping weak-minded people and turned hate into a business and turned hate into a hustle, being anti-African and anti-Caribbean, right? How come Tariq Nasheed has no issue with Filthy Frankie disrespecting black people? That doesn't make sense. But we're going to deal with this. Fee Bennett is in place to be. Very rich disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Now the chat is open to members only. You have the link to become a supporter. However, you have the link to get on the panel. All you have to do is use a webcam. Okay. So, Andrea Burnett is in the place to be. Now, FBA people, we know that the majority of the FBA people who are against Caribbeans and Africans because they are butt kissing Tariq Nasheed, we know they are weak, right? Now, there are some FBA people who are not against Caribbeans and Africans, and that's what's up. And let me say that Caribbeans and Africans got love for black people in America. You have to know that. Don't make a rule out of an exception. So, FBA people, some of you made a big deal and created something about Busta Rhymes, something that he did not say. Right? Well, here we have way worse. First of all, Sanada still supports child molesters. And he has done that for years. Rapists and child molesters.
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob Bourne, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, cause I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight. I appreciate y'all too.
You know what's funny? In the previous live stream, somebody was in the chat and saying that, you know, after that live stream, he won't be there no more. And he's in here in the chat now. Talking about somebody running. If there's something you want to say, then feel free. State it. Now,
none of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
For those who didn't know, I have 2 new clips now. That's the first new clip that I have. Sanada's homie who insulted the Nation of Islam live on air publicly just yesterday.
Because I see what you try to do to Sanada, right? You try to say that, I can say it too. You could tag all the Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer Bee said it. Straight like that. Straight like that. Now,
you're going to hear the second new clip very shortly. Now, Sanada publicly accused Elijah Muhammad of being a rapist, right? But when he talked about Polite, who abused a 14-year-old girl, he called him powerful.
Polite is not one-dimensional. You see what I'm saying?
I think Brother Polite is horrible.
He could go into the health. Islam, he would kill Islam. He will tear Islam a new asshole, bro. I'm telling you, he will.
Now, that was recent. And of course, that was after Polite sentencing. So for those who didn't know, you have the link right here about Sanada accusing Elijah Muhammad of rape. But once again, Polite, that Sanada accused of robbing from women and children, he called him powerful after Polite sentencing for abusing a 14-year-old girl.
I know you ain't talking about that girl, huh? The one that ran away from home, who snuck out the room and left her mother because her mother left you. You want me to tell the people why she left you, bitch? I'll tell them when you cut back. I'll tell them when you come back at me. I ain't gonna give up everything. Told you it'd be better to leave me the fuck alone. You're fucking with the wrong one, and you know I'm crazy enough to go the fuck in. I'm not scared of getting beat the fuck down. I'ma still go in, nigga. You better kill me, bitch. You better fucking kill me. Fuck is wrong with you? Ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. Ain't nobody in this world is more grimier, low life, scumbag as you. You done robbed from little babies, motherfucker. You done robbed from women and children, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Trying to come back at me, knowing that I got all this shit on you.
And that was a while back, but then I already played when Polite gave him money and he thanked Polite, showed the money that Polite gave him, told Polite that he loved him, that he will never forget this. So, am I wrong if we can conclude that Sanada has more respect for Michael Nowak Jr., Brother Polite, than for Elijah Muhammad? Am I wrong? You have the link to get on the panel. You can feel free, you know? So, what did he say about black people? This Tariq Nasheed associate, that member of Jabari Osaze's organization, what did he say about black people?
The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
These dumb black AWS N-words that were created in America by the white man. Where are you, FBA people? Why do you think Sanada called Tariq Nasheed? And Tariq Nasheed looks like a fool right now. He looks like a fool because that's his homie. Where are you, FBA people? Donnie Williams is in the place to be. Where are you, FBA people? That gets a pass. That's for the record. It's documented. What else did he say about black people?
So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. I'm going to say it again, y'all. We are the worst people in the world when it comes to tearing down your own people. I make no apology for that statement.
So FBA, foundational black Americans, that gets a pass too, just because Tariq Nasheed is cool with this guy? You guys look like fools. You guys look like fools. Did Tariq Nasheed told you not to say anything about that? I told you Tariq Nasheed has been pimping you guys. Busta Rhymes didn't say that at all. What else did he say about black people?
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up.
Okay, FBA, Foundational Black Americans, where are you? Tariq Nasheed has pimped you. That's his associate. Make that make sense. But then you're going to spend all this time and all this energy disrespecting Caribbeans and Africans. And here is that dude, Frank Gary from Harlem, a member of Jabari Osaze's organization, who said that. Now, this is my second new clip. Yesterday, let's hear from him. That's Tariq Nasheed's associate.
Another thing that he think he got me when I say things like, you know what? Black people ain't shit, man. We ain't shit. Notice I say we ain't shit. I include all of us because black people is our people, right? So I say, yeah, black people ain't shit. We the worst when it comes to going in on each other, doing the worst things to each other. I stand on that, nigga. And I say it again. We are the worst when it comes to destroying each other. I'll say it again and I say it again and I say it again. I make no apology for that. That's something that we're going to have to get the hell out of our system. I said black people ain't shit. And I stand on that. We ain't shit when it comes to each other, protecting each other, uplifting each other. We tear down each other like it's nothing. We'll make up some shit that all because of jealousy. Huh? All because of enviness. I stand on that, nigga. So chop this up and say, yo, look, Sarnetta said it again. He said black people ain't shit. Yes, I say it again and I say it again and again. That we fucked up when it comes to each other.
Maybe tomorrow I will entitle the video Burial of FBA, or maybe Burial of Foundational Black Americans. But maybe not, because I don't want, the title to be used by some weak people who cannot even get on the panel and, defend their stance, their position. I want to say once again, what I played, of course, I don't agree with that. That's the disgusting, filthy Frankie who talks sexually about children live on air. Now, Africans and Caribbeans have love for Black Americans. I got love for my people, for Black people in America. But right now, Tariq Nasheed is looking real bad. Because Tariq Nasheed, who spent all these years disrespecting Caribbeans and Africans for way less than what we heard, all of a sudden he's quiet. So FBA, everybody can see that you guys are weak. And once again, when I say FBA, I'm talking mainly about those who speak negatively about Caribbeans and Africans, claiming that, Africans and Caribbeans, they don't like us, or they look down on us, they feel superior than us, they're disrespecting us. What did he do? Was that respectful? Was that respect? Where are you? Where are you? So that gets a pass? All right. It's for the record. It's documented.
Another thing that he think he got me when I say things like, you know what? Black people ain't shit, man. We ain't shit.
Black people ain't what?
Notice I say we ain't shit. I include all of us because black people
All
is
of
our
us.
people, right?
Okay.
So I say, yeah, black people ain't shit. We the worst when it comes to going in on each other, doing the worst things to each other. I stand on that, nigga. And I say it again. We are the worst when it comes to destroying each other. I'll say it again and I say it again and I say it again. I make no apology for that.
No apology for that. Tariq Nasheed,
that's something that we're going to have to get the hell out of our system.
FBAs.
I said black people ain't shit.
Dang.
And I stand on that. We ain't shit when it comes to each other, protecting each other, uplifting each other. We tear down each other like it's nothing. We'll make up some shit that all because of jealousy. Huh? All because of enviness. I stand on that, nigga. So chop this up and say, yo, look, Sarnetta said it again. He said black people ain't shit. Yes, I say it again and I say it again and again.
Again and again.
That we fucked up when it comes to each other.
We effed up. Tariq Nasheed's associate just said that live on air yesterday, publicly. It wasn't a private live stream. Bennett wrote, Sanetta is a very low life. But who looks worse than Sanetta? Tariq Nasheed and the people who follow him disrespecting Caribbeans and Africans over 10 times less than they may have said. But that gets a pass just because Tariq Nasheed is pimping those misguided FBAs who disrespect Caribbeans and Africans. So I'm going to wait a little bit, but I don't think they're going to get on the panel because we know that for the most part, those who are being pimped by Tariq Nasheed are some weak people. It's only so long fake ones can pretend. Why do you give him a pass? You mind telling us why you give him a pass? Oh, nobody has an answer about the reparation plans? Where are Tariq Nasheed's reparation plans? Now, at least some of you will wake up and realize that you got pimped and you will move on with your life. There's no plan for reparations. And Tariq Nasheed's associate goes live and disrespect black people, particularly black Americans. Now, VB, you have a live stream scheduled. Do you think you can go live earlier? If not, it's okay. But I'm going to wait for a little while, but they ain't going to put up. They ain't going to come here. The majority of Tariq Nasheed's followers are anonymous and unidentified. And really, some of them, they are cool with white supremacy, just like many Moors who shout out Ibn Khaldun. And Ibn Khaldun spoke negatively about black people, saying that black people are close to dumb animals and that they cannot be considered human beings, So really, a majority of Tariq Nasheed followers are people who hate themselves. So they basically hate black people. And they hate particularly Africans, you see. So they don't have a problem with what was said, black people ain't shh. If it was a white dude who would have said that, oh, those FBA people, they would have went in. If it was an African who would have said that, they would have went in. If it was a Caribbean who would have said that, they would have went in. And some of those weak ones, what they're going to say? Some of those weak ones, they're going to say, oh, well, what I'm saying, this guy is Dominican. Partly. What's up, VB?
Yeah, Shaka. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you,
Is the audio good?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. The audio's all right.
I don't know, man. What's wrong with these people? It's like apparently you've been tearing them up, but they seem to like it, Shaka. They seem to like getting ripped into pieces by their own testimonies over the internet, I guess, and video for years and years and years. Just so much, so much to pull from, so much information to grab, but I don't understand it, man. It's very, but one thing for sure is I don't think they understand that you're not going to get tired of this. So see, I think that's the part that they're kind of hoping on, but unfortunately it's not going to happen, especially because of the personal family insults, things like that. I can understand it. And but it's their perverse wish. Some of these people have a perverse wish, man. You can't tell them shit. I mean, if I was to tell them, my advice, would they listen? No. So, but they like your way of doing things better.
They're looking bad.
They like your way better, man.
Tariq Nasheed looking bad, brother. That's Tariq Nasheed's homie. He should be speaking. Tariq Nasheed should be speaking, but money talks. Money talks.
Yeah.
Tariq Nasheed is not keeping it real. Tariq Nasheed is fake. Now, you guys know what's going on. You guys know what's going on. But go ahead, VB. Now, VB, you'll be able to go live a bit early, or you're gonna go to the time you scheduled, or what's up?
No, a little late, man. I don't think earlier. Maybe a little earlier. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So basically, let me share Bennett's upcoming live stream. Hold on. It is scheduled for. Yes, brother.
Yeah, it's later, like 12 o'clock. I guess 6 p.m. Maybe later, maybe 6:30. I'm gonna think about it. It's gonna be delayed a little bit though.
Well, right now it's so I mean initially it was supposed to be quarter to midnight.
Yeah,
You're gonna do it
exactly.
later than that,
I'm gonna do
or
it
you're
a
gonna do it
little later than that, like maybe
later?
12:30.
Okay, well, you know what?
I should
Um,
change it now. I should change it just now. I could do that. But Shaka,
um,
you've been yeah, man. I mean, these people like this stuff, man. I don't understand why they want you to keep, you know, playing their stuff back and they keep denying. I don't mean
brother,
everybody, but a few people really deeply in denial. I don't want to say
you
their
know,
names. Do you know who
some
they are?
people are into some people are into S&M. Some people like to get hurt, physically or mentally. You know what I'm saying? But right now, that's some of the worst look I've ever seen. I mean, those FBA people, those who
Yeah,
disrespect the Caribbean and African, over the least thing ever said,
yeah,
they created something that Busta Rhymes didn't say. And even if he would have said it, what Filthy Frankie Sanders said is 10 times worse, right?
true.
But for strange reason, that gets surpassed just because Tariq Nasheed is pimping them and Tariq Nasheed is cool with Filthy Frankie. That's the worst look I ever
Too
seen,
many
and they know it.
hypocrites. There's too many hypocrites, and it's
You have
terrible.
Bennett's upcoming live stream link here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I wish you would have started earlier, brother. Because if you start after midnight, I may fall asleep. But if you start
Oh, really?
earlier, I will be there.
Oh,
Since I
okay.
like to
Well,
hear what you.
okay, but yeah, and it's going to be like around what time is it now? Yeah, maybe closer to 11. 11 is cool. In a few minutes, it's a
In
little bit of
20
time.
minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, I'll wait. I'll wait till you start then.
But, yeah, but
I'll wait till you start.
yeah, Shaka. These people. This is the attention that they garnished from you. I mean, this is what they wanted from you. Apparently, they like your type of attention. Sadly enough, and I'm not talking about Tariq. I'm talking about these two nincompoops. I'm not going to say their names, but apparently they are so entangled, with their stories and with their goals and objectives somehow, But they like you to keep playing their videos where you show that they lying. They like for you to keep, addressing them and sharing with people just the things they've said on the internet, um, the views they've taken, the things they've done to people, and they like it. Apparently, they like you playing this. They like you just doing it over and over. Because if that's not what it is, if they don't like it, then I can't understand why they would want this. There have to be. They must either like this or they're doing something wrong. Like, because
Now,
if
hold
they,
on, VB. I'm sorry. Black
yeah,
King, you see, it says link to get on the panel. Use a webcam, so you are welcome. Even if you disagree with me, it's fine. You have the right to disagree with me. Just use a webcam, and I'll put you on the panel. Go ahead, VB.
mm. but yeah, it's really terrible because I think what it is that I'm gonna be honest with you, Shaka, and I was gonna say this later on, but I may as well say it now. It's the perfect time. I think in some kind of way they're used to people making exceptions for them for bad behavior, and you just they're hoping that it will be the same way like it normally is. But the crazy thing about it is that they're hoping that you back down or that you just get tired. That's what it is. Of course, that's a bad plan to have.
Brother,
It's a
back
bad.
then
It's clear you're
they
going to
will flag
see.
you,
They don't think of it
get you
rationally,
out of the
Shaka. They
picture.
they think of it in a pretend brain. They try to redefine you and make a decision. They don't realize you've been around for 20 years doing exactly this, and to wish that you change somehow is so hilarious. They don't realize, no, this is kind of like what you get a thrill on. You know, it's good. Just what you do, man. You're good at it, Shaka. You got to be. I think you definitely for that conscious community. I think you came out on top. Basically, you wiped the floor with many of them, more than once, like literally. So I mean, intellectually, you're just sharper, faster, more informed, more less of an ego. A lot of them dudes got egos jumping out of them, like they really thought that YouTube really would build them up into being like scholars, and really they just used it to blow up to become buffoons.
The Google scholars.
It is crazy. It's insane. It's insane. Every planet have its own destination, I guess you could say, because it is crazy, man. They're just everywhere, all over the place. You know, you never know what's going to be next. It's a fact of life, I guess. But I hope they enjoying you playing their videos, Shaka. I hope they are, because if they're not, they are approaching this. They're in for a long haul. But see, the thing, I don't think they understand that if they don't admit wrongdoing, you're going to be at this the whole year, man. You every time they throw a lie out, you're going to be right back there. Oh, really? You said this? Oh, okay. Because guess what? And I'm only saying this because, you know, if it was me, I wouldn't even do it. But see, then again, I don't have 20 years doing this. So that's a little different. When you have 20 years doing this, the bottom line is that you didn't do it for 20 years to not smash them over the head with these facts. You didn't go 20 years to just turn off now. Yeah. Because this is Sarnetta you're dealing with. So
begging people to flag me.
So no, it's just that you and him, he had a wish for destruction. Mm-hmm. And it finally showed up at your door. And you know, and your whole thing is like opposite of that. Your whole thing is to destroy corruption. And he landed at your door. And you've been doing this for 20 years. So I don't think he planned well. That's all I can say. I don't think he planned well. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't also want to be your enemy, Shaka. You know, I wouldn't want to be the jerk up on here on YouTube, like, yeah, but Shaka said this and that. Oh, I would never do that. I would never make a video about you, Shaka. You know, if for some reason I didn't like you or something, I would never go out on YouTube and just say, Shaka.
You know, Bennett, everybody have enemies. The thing is, like you said, you have those people lying live on the air. Saneda is lying so much, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? And now he's trying to play the victim. You know, he played me insulting Nepal, saying that Nepal didn't say anything about me. Now, Nepal is the first one who talked about my daughter live on air. I played it already. Mm-hmm. I have Nepal insulting me, calling me a B-A-S-S-N word. You know what I'm saying? But now he wants to play the victim and act like, you know, she didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? That's so damn ridiculous, you know. But the thing is this, you know, Jabari Osaze, you know, from the Shrine of Isfet that they call Shrine of Ma'at. Mm-hmm. Actually, he told me, you are one of the most dangerous brothers. Because you said that day and boom, you played. You know what I'm saying?
Who said what? Said that about you?
Jabari Osaze. Yeah, he said that, you know. And like you said, you know, no, he was saying me, not dangerous negatively, but like a compliment. You know what I'm saying? And then he stated that, you know, but I'm going to look for it. I may find it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm playing them. That's what they said. I don't make stuff up. Ain't no slicing and actually, hold on. Check this out,
as far as these characters. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Let me please say that.
Oh, go ahead.
He sliced me when I was addressing the fake advocate, right? And at one point I was saying, you know, she's fake, you know.
Who did that?
Now, Frankie.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I get you now.
Because I addressed a few people, but then he sliced me so that, you know, if he try to make you feel like when I say fake, I was talking about another person. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he did that. I can go back. But anyway, go ahead, VB. Sorry, go ahead.
Um. Well, I mean, I think that damn, what was I about to say? It was something that you were just speaking about.
Sorry, I might have forgot.
Yeah, I don't know, Shaka, but I think that they don't understand, like, at this point, they're gonna have to live with you and the consequences. So, and I think they think that you can't go, like, you can't do this every day of the week. Like, actually you can't, because you've been doing this for 20 years. I mean, you are very dangerous. Like, whoever said that, who said that about you?
Who said what? Sorry, brother.
Who said you were very dangerous?
It's Jabari Osaze.
Yeah, well, Jabari was correct. Jabari was correct in a positive way. He was correct, actually. He's absolutely correct. And I suppose it's because he's not the dumbest one of the bunch at all. he's clever himself, but Shaka, you are dangerous. And so I don't understand why the things are the way that they are. But you know, you're the one, you know more about this conscious community, when it comes down. I don't know if how that happened per se. Like, I think you've been around for a while. You didn't know how bad some of these people were, but you had been around for a while, so you already went through a cycle with some of these people, like Ishmael Bey, and also, like you said, and all these dudes, how they made these false things. I mean, how could Ishmael Bey? I don't know what he did, but in other words, you ended up, as a result of that group, you got your family threatened. You
Insulted.
got threatening this kind of bullshit. Then they already, tried to. I mean, they just embarrassed. Come on, man. Ishmael should just be a man and say, "Listen, Shaka, you are a dude. You're a strong dude. I wish to get off on the right track with you again, but please get rid of that thing you have embarrassing me about the passport." But he's not man enough to call you. He should just call you and say it to you like that, man. I mean,
they insulted my
but
mother and father. I mean, Ishmael Bey did,
did that.
anonymously, then publicly.
Yeah, so it would never happen. But yeah, that's fate. But I wouldn't want to be on your bad side, because not that I'm dumb enough to. I'm so cautious and careful about some of the things I do, that, of course, I can't imagine that would ever be the case. But if it was to be, I mean, I also wouldn't like that, because that's like, damn, time consuming. It's like, this guy Shaka is definitely gonna have the time. He's gonna have the time to go tit for tat every day, and I don't, man. So I'm a reasonable person. I just say, like, why would you even want to go in that direction if you don't have the time? But I think they bit off more than they can chew, Shaka. That's for sure. And you do have the time, and they pissed you off, so they got your attention. And so I don't. Maybe it was destiny. Donnetta's destiny was to come and be smashed by you. Can you imagine that? But he
Begging people to flag
definitely
me.
got the right one.
Oh, I got the
I
right
mean, you
one,
should be proud of
definitely.
yourself. They got the right one. He got the
Hmm.
right one. I don't know how that was his fate, but the man who said you were dangerous, he should probably understand what I'm saying right now, because that's absolutely true. But yet he chose you, Shaka. He chose a guy young, basically, and on top of the Shaka, you're basically in your prime, and he chose you. I mean, you're in your you're like Shaka, the dude 20 years ago, except you have more experience, way more experience now, with this group. So I mean, hey man, it was your fate also, Shaka. That I think it must be, absolutely must be. Yeah.
Appreciate
So
that, brother.
there it is.
just trying to remain on truth and principles, and I don't lie on people. Even Filthy Frankie Sander, I don't lie on him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
Nah, Shaka, you've been a good dude, man, and from way back too. And I think you know people need to take advantage of that. And also a lot of these Hebrews and these people, Muslims, all of them, if they want a good debate and a fair debate and be treated with some respect, they should try taking advantage of you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand how how lacking we are. We need more people that are willing to do these kind of conversations, um, and to have a in-depth understanding of what they're talking about, the subjects they take up, but have a passion to take the subjects up too in a respectful way. You know what I mean? Because that's a gift that we can pass down. Our kids listen to the kind of conversations we have, just like we probably listen to our parents have conversations like this, whatever, through the radio or together with people, in groups. And so it's important to do that. Um, but I think a lot of them, they just forgot. They forgot what the mission is. You know, that's why I always don't. I never try to diss religious people, people that might have be from particular cults or whatever, because just to keep it real, I know some of them. They're not all the same. They don't all. They're not all attracted for the same reasons. And but I never diss them because I just worry about my own belief. Why would I diss something that another person believes in if that's what they really believe? So if they really believe that, then you can talk about it in a respectful way. But a lot of what's going on and with these guys thing is they try to play these different groups against each other, or they try to play with any other group against each other. Why should our religion be what unites us first? I mean, that doesn't make any sense right off the bat, especially if you're talking about Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. But if you so should happen to be one of those groups, you should also still want to work together with every other Black person that shares the same history with you, especially with colonization and slavery. Those are political things. They're not just immaterial or unimportant. You see what I mean? So I hope they realize that, because at the end of the day, look, they got Sarnetta out there, even Elijah Muhammad.
It's insulting Black
Don't get
people.
me wrong. If you talk about Elijah Muhammad, this is what I'm saying is that's obviously a person a lot of Black people believe in, and also have had a respect for. But also, it's like, the thing is that they just,
Sarnetta respects polite more.
yeah, he definitely does respect polite.
And apparently he respects Malachi York more, because he's on tape defending Malachi York for 10 minutes straight. But we also have him on tape accusing Elijah Muhammad of being of rape, and he sends these other people, making similar accusations.
Well,
oh
yeah. I don't know why he wants to even bring up like that kind of thing. I don't know why they decided to.
Because I'm sure they're not paying him.
Bring over to that topic, Elijah. Elijah Muhammad. Let's talk about Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad's been dead how many years now? You know what I'm saying? And it's like they're bringing it up because of something that just happened yesterday, because of polite. And now all of a sudden they have to talk about Elijah Muhammad in his case. But his case had been finished so long ago. The laws were different. Everything was different. But not only that, it's just a long ass time ago. A long time ago. But they're doing
he
that
didn't
because
have a case,
polite,
brother.
Polite got locked up.
I think
because
you meant situation, but he didn't have a case. Elijah Muhammad didn't have a case.
Right. Exactly.
Of rape.
Right. But check this out, how crazy it is. But his man did have a case and is in prison for that case now. That's polite. And yet he's worried about Elijah Muhammad and what went on in his relationship. That's so weird. He got so many other people to talk about, and yet it went to Elijah Muhammad. I don't understand that. I mean,
There's
is it me?
no.
Is it me? How did Elijah Muhammad up in there?
50 Frank is on his way out, brother. That's the main thing, and 50 Frank, he knows it. He knows it, but he ain't never gonna say he's losing, But we can see he's losing. His paper is low. His views are low. Some people are just taking distances away from him because he's so far. Plus, he did not deny being under investigation. I mean, in 2024, it will be interesting, brother. So many things will be revealed. But anyway, you're gonna go live now, brother?
Yeah. I'm going live in a couple minutes, man. I'll get ready to go.
I'll wait for you to start, and then I'll end my stream, brother.
Give me a couple minutes. All right, bye.
All right. So I've shared the link. This is V Bennett's upcoming live stream. You have the link in the chat. All right. So bear with brother V Bennett. So when he starts his stream, I'm gonna jump over there, and we're all gonna go over there. Now I found the video I was telling you about. I'm going to share the link. That was a year ago, January 2nd, 2023. The video is called Burial of Garfield's Dagger Squad, featuring Jabari Osaze and Mr. Vegas. Right? So you have the link in the chat. And the timestamp right now is 2:07:49.
But keep up the good work. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Brother Shaka,
yeah.
Let me say this before I go. You are one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time, and when you say something, he's going to say, "Wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video."
And he's going to have the documentation.
He is one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta.
See what's interesting? Is that we have Wolf Napashada, the Wi-Fi wife, broke, bald-headed, right? Who said that she's been telling Frankie about me, right? And Frankie, confirmed. But now Jabari Osaze is just saying that Filthy Frankie Soneta was telling him about me.
Love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that love him on Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yeah.
Hey, I may make myself a new clip. Let me see if V Bennett started. Yes, he has started. So once again, V Bennett's live stream. Let's all go on V Bennett's live stream. Okay. I'm going to make my closing remarks, but I will not play the outro. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, though, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue. I said facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I to do any hotel.